Abigail Tucker. I'm Professor of Development and Evolution at King's College London. Some of the things that I research are the face. Why do we have two eyes, one nose, one mouth, two ears? How does that work? So during evolution, what has happened to shape the way we look? And then we can also look at what goes wrong with those structures. So I work in a lab that has a mix of medics, dentists and biologists. Because we're in a hospital environment, we can see patients and look at how those changes in embryonic development can be seen later in life. So some of the projects we've been recently looking at are things like how do our ears work and what's the relationship between our ears and our jaws. The bones that formed the jaw joint were moved back into the ear, and we can see associated birth defects associated with those structures. So if something goes wrong with the jaw, you can also see something going wrong with the ear. We study this by looking at lots of different animals. We have a collaboration in Australia and we've been looking at platypus. And one of the things it does is when it's first born and it hatches out of that egg, it uses its ears to be able to move its jaw. So it can't hear anything yet, but it can suckle and feed because it uses its ear bones. So a very common birth defect is the formation of a cleft palate. We're looking at some of the genes that are responsible and looking at how you could potentially prevent those forming in the future. I find how we form in the embryo really extraordinary, and I think that process is really fascinating.